like I should iterate on something. I don't want them to completely take out skill-based matchmaking. I feel like it should be toned back a little bit. It's just, I feel like, some of these people are not wanting to, like get out of work and just get into a game and completely sweat their ass off just to compete against what's going on. I don't think that. I feel like somebody should just tone back skill-based matchmaking. I think it should, yeah. I feel like if somebody wants to go and get really competitive the way that they are in pubs, they should just make ranked modes, and which I haven't really checked, but like make ranked multiplayer modes like team deathmatch, all of the ones that we get in pubs. Put them in ranked. If people want to have like skill-based matchmaking with that and go like get really good the way that they are, skill-based matchmaking should be that. Ranked is just one of the I've played ranked a couple times. It's not bad. I like it. But when you're doing skill-based matchmaking and the way that people are, like, you're putting the skill-based levels and the skill-based levels that they think they're going into. I don't want to play against somebody who's running around the map with a shotgun. It's kind of annoying. I used to play that way. Yeah, I'd get kill feeds all day. But realizing how powerful a shotgun can literally, you get shot once and you're dead. Same thing with a sniper. Yes, I like to snipe. It takes skill to quick scope. You can't really do much of that if you got somebody running around the shotgun or somebody's camping around the corner. If you're camping around in the corner, running around with a shotgun, of course you're going to get the KDs that you're, looking for. I don't know. I just, my opinion, I feel like skill-based matchmaking shouldn't be as high as it is. I feel like if people want to sweat, bring back good ranked matches. Let people enjoy their sweatiness in ranked matches. I just want to get in and enjoy sometimes. If I want to get competitive, then I'll get competitive. I'll probably join a ranked match. I just don't enjoy getting onto a game just to chill out and have fun and get my ass handed to me because people want to sweat out the freaking pubs. It's not fun. To me, it is not fun. I like to get on and just enjoy the game. I'm not a competitive player. If I'm a competitive player, I actually communicate with the team. That's what I do. Most of the time, I'm a casual player who likes to play zombies more than multiplayer. That's just me, though. Enough of this rant, even though I'm going to be ranting through this video a little bit. Yeah, let's just continue into the video.
Team deathmatch. Eliminate the enemy team. Mission
That was kind of
begins
irritating seeing that, to be
Remember your
honest.
training. We have fire superiority.
Oh my god, what was wrong with my sensitivity? What the heck? Okay.
Recon searching for targets.
Oh my god, dude.
Care package on the way. Check the drop zone.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Recon aircraft observed.
Why is my stuff at 10? What the heck?
Enemy counterintelligence aircraft observed. Cancel recon flights until the sky is clear. Care package observed. Stop there and resupply.
Guy's literally no life in a freaking corner. And this is why I don't enjoy Call of Duty no more. Don't really enjoy. My God, what a fucking no life, dude. I don't enjoy Call of Duty multiplayer no more. I'd rather sit and play zombies. What the fuck is that dumb shit, dude? I don't like multiplayer no more. Like, for real. Skill-based matchmaking is ruining Call of Duty, to be honest. Skill-based matchmaking is kind of stupid. Nobody wants to come out of work and fucking sweat their balls off in a fucking... This is not what people want to do coming out of work, is play against sweats. They want to enjoy the game, but you can't because of this dumb shit. This is fucking stupid. We do not need SBMM. It's... I don't need it. If I wanted to sweat my ass off in a freaking game, I'd go into a freaking game of... Skill-based matchmaking is the worst of all time. If I wanted to play against, like, really skilled players, I'd go into a match of whatever it's called, which I don't play it. I don't play that because I usually like to just enjoy this game. Yeah, I don't play ranked. Why? Because it sucks. Well, ranked don't suck. I suck. But still, we don't need SBMM. Dude. I mean, you know SBMM is becoming a big problem when you got bigger YouTubers saying it is. Even like skilled ones that were on like Call of Duty teams.
Based matchmaking.
Skill-based matchmaking.
Which really pisses me off, which basically, anytime you're in the top, it basically ruins games for top 10% of people. Because instead of just going and matching people via a connection-based matchmaking, where it's like, hey, I'm this close to George, that's how close our connections are, so we have a good connection to each other. Instead, it's like, well, actually, I'm going to go ahead and even though George is right here and we're both searching at the same time, because I'm in such a higher league than George, I'm sorry, George, I'm pretending like you're really bad at games.
It's okay.
I'm actually terrible at
Okay,
games.
good.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to go ahead and match the guy that's all the way in downtown LA just because of skill, and you're going to have a 3 to 4 times worse connection to the game.
Wow.
Because
So it's not even about the more skilled players battling each other. It's about the connection.
That's the start of it. So that's
Okay.
that's part
Okay.
one. Then there's the, instead of you're playing these games where a battle royale, when you have 150 players, half the joy of it is you don't know who you're going to run into next. You don't know if you're about to face Michael fucking Jordan or my fat ass in your next fight if this was basketball.
Right.
So meanwhile, now every fight I'm getting into, it's
Jordan.
people that are in the top 10% of these games. But then the issue is I wouldn't mind it if there was something to show for it. So imagine if you tune into my stream
Yep.
and you're maybe a new viewer and you're going, man, why is he getting shit on so bad? Well, if I play Warzone, I can look in the top right and it says, oh, this is a diamond lobby or a top 1% lobby, to at least legitimize why I am in such a sweat fest and stressful environment.
This is kind of like, and I might be wrong, but this is kind of like watching the Olympics and watching them run, and you're like, it's not that big of a deal. But if you put an average runner next to them, you're like, oh fuck, these guys are fast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It's a really common complaint. There's a lot of gamers talking about this. Do you think SBMM like forces people to get better though?
I definitely think like the average gaming person is way better than back in 2007, 2008, like when I was playing like Halo 3, right? But what I think it really struggles with is that it burns people out way more. It makes gaming a way more negative experience because you are not, you can't, like, for example, a 10-win streak is like something that just doesn't happen because 3 games in, they put you in, there are papers coming out and things that haven't been proved yet, but that are these studies that the skill-based matchmaking doesn't just put you in the highest lobbies. It'll say, hey, you know what? On game 4, he's doing so well that we're going to randomly pair him with 2 people that are actually worse than should be in his lobby.
To cut him off.
To basically sandbag him, to then bring him down, to then make it so that when he gets back into that normal lobby, it is like a hit for your addiction, you know, and makes you keep playing.
When I watch you, Ninja, Tim the Tatman.
Yeah. Well, not really, Tim.
Not really. I watch to see y'all fucking pwn noobs. I want to see you destroy people, like obliterate them. It's my favorite because they don't stand a chance.
Yeah.
So this, I totally see what you're saying. Just as an outsider, like how this could, make it much less entertaining. Why is Call of Duty doing that? Do we know the?
It's not the only game either.
I mean, it's in games. It's in games. Call of Duty. It's in Apex Legends. It's in League of Legends.
Sorry.
Does Fortnite do SBM?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So Fortnite switched to skill-based matchmaking. So, you know, I'm sure they have more information, and there's things that retain players better. It makes casuals probably have a better experience, like the lowest level of skill, because it caters to them instead of them going in and matching with a random 150 people. Where let's say there's 2 of me in the lobby, that'll beat 80% of those noobs. Now they can just go into these lobbies where it's everyone's playing with their eyes closed. It's is the kind of skill level of it.
Yeah.
But it really sucks for certain situations. Another one for a creator is like there's moments where you might be joining in with someone who is a celebrity or has now caught on to your stuff and is like, hey, can we get some matches in? So they then join up with you and you're excited for a great session together. But your skill-based matchmaking, let's say you're in the bottom 20%, you get brought to my
That's
level.
That's the biggest problem because I watched you play with Dobrik.
Yeah.
You had a game with Dobrik, and he brought RPGs out, which was a great thing for him because he ended up clutching a dub with the RPG, which was amazing to watch. But I deal with that too because I play with people that are much better than me, and their lobbies get based on their skill sets. So I'm playing Michael Jordan. I don't want to play fucking Michael Jordan. I want to play like Scottie Pippen or somebody a little bit lower.
Yeah, there was an opportunity for us to play with like a massive level, like dream type of scenario for a collaboration with a celebrity, and Nate Shaw and I were talking about it, and while this was being planned, we were literally like, hey, we have to make second accounts. We have to make fresh accounts with no stats so that we have no 1% skill-based matchmaking so we can have a pleasurable gaming experience. Because if we don't, then that person that we play with is going to hate their lives for the 2 hours that they're there, and then we're never going to play again.
Wow. You remember when you went to the arcade back in the day and then you started a game and they would ask you medium, regular, or expert?
Yeah.
I think they should just do this so that way your audience could see you playing the regular mode, and then you could just do like hey, if you guys donate to this amount, we're going to go to expert mode.
And you know what the beauty of it is? That's the difference between a social playlist. Like if you ever played Halo, they had social playlists where you go in and match people of all sorts of ranks and just play fun little custom games. But then they had a ranked playlist where it was 1 to 50. So if I was a 50 and I joined a lobby, my little cousin would be like, yeah, you're talking shit? Oh, I'm going to invite my cousin Jack in. And they're all like 24s, and then I join in as a 50, and it's like, oh, shit. This guy's the real fucking deal.
You just walk in big dick status.
Exactly. But
that's hilarious.
All these, a lot of these games don't have a ranking system nowadays, so there's nothing to show for it. It's like everyone gets a participation trophy, but there's no real champions.
Welcome to 2020.
Yeah. Well, you're certainly big enough to call Activision, right, and say, hey, listen, I'm going to play with Dobrik this week.
Listen, man, as long as they keep making billions in microtransactions, they're going to not care that the top 1% hate skill-based matchmaking.
Have fun and not having to be pit up against people the same caliber as you. It's not for everyone. But there is something to be said about the data who I don't know and I've never seen, right, that points to the fact that the reason that these developers are doing it is because the retention rate for noobs and people who truly do want to just relax and have fun, when they get home from work and not having been playing 8 hours a day, they just want to have fun. They don't want to be getting their asses beat by somebody like me who isn't even at the top 1% of the top 1%. They don't want to get beat up by Hitch or any other influencer that's trying to out there make their video. So for me, the question has always been about whether or not it's fair or unfair. And I came down to this very last topic on it, or the last point on this. Skill-based matchmaking shouldn't be in the game unless you have a ranked playlist. Okay, a ranked playlist solves everybody's problems. And the issue here is that I think Black Ops 2 and maybe the Halo ranking system was the only good way to go. Now, if you look at every single esport that you know, external people had a problem with, all those esports have a rank system that allows them to go play competitive when they're feeling competitive, and then go play pubs when they're feeling, you know, more of a casual game. The issue happens where, you know, somebody like Scump, Formal, Symphony, and Huskers all get into a game and they're just destroying the lobby. Like, yeah, they're just playing that to be relaxing, but their level of skill disallows for anybody else to have just as much fun as somebody else has. So I think it should be removed now that I've actually asked and looked into it, because from the beginning I'm like, well, what the fuck does it matter? You're a pro player. Why the... Like, you should be, you know, beating everybody. And then Aches said, well, are you saying that I should never have fun and I should always play against people of my caliber? And in my opinion, no bullshit, I was like, yeah, why wouldn't you just want to play against people that are going to make you better because they're at your level? The relaxation point does make it more feasible for me to be like, okay, fine, I understand this. So unless rank play is involved in the video game, and unless there's a rank mode in there, skill-based matchmaking shouldn't be just a thing that happens in the video game. You know, I want to be able to have the probability of getting into a lobby that's just random for everybody. If I happen to get into the same lobby as a Scumper Jumper on the other team or as a Scumper Jumper on my team, then that's one thing. But if I'm running into a team full of Dylans and cracked individuals, then obviously that's a problem, right? So give me the benefit of rolling and playing the roulette game of who am I going to be matched up against this game, this upcoming round that I'm about to play. If it's a whole bunch of random people, including me, then awesome. If it's a little bit more tough and there's like 3 more people that are just the same skill level as me, that's cool. It is a problem though when you put everybody, because even then, how much fun do people have really when they're just playing against shitters? When shitters play against shitters, that can't be fun. No one's learning. No one's evolving. You do need a level of someone better than you to be able to understand the game better and to be able to get better at the game yourself. So, unless you give us a ranked playlist, which everybody should have their hands up and say, thank you, yes, now, don't put skill-based matchmaking in your game just because you want to have randoms and non-randoms have fun. I think that the rush...
So we clearly don't need it. You're giving us like skill-based matchmaking and putting us in like bad matches that gives us like people who think they're skilled. Like people are using shotguns thinking that they're skilled and they're not. It takes 1 pump and then you're dead. And this guy's like pre-aiming shit. We just don't need it. Oh, this guy, dude. If you think skill-based matchmaking belongs in this game, then your opinion is invalid. I'm sorry, it's invalid. And you got actual skilled players that say it doesn't need to be in the game. then it doesn't need to be in the game. So look at these players, dude. I would have fucking won that gunfight. No. Shotgun. Dude. We don't need skill-based matchmaking. We don't. I'm quite annoyed by it. I'd rather sit for hours training zombies. I can't fucking... I'm done.